Hello, 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 beautiful unicorns. How you guys are doing today? Um, More energy today I got. Um, and here's sometimes I'm like, I'm just gonna push record and see what I'm gonna talk about. So one of the biggest things that I have been struggling with lately is as a core energy life coach narrowing down my niche. So this is what this video is going to be about: narrowing down your niche, but essentially my niche, because this is my vournaling and it will be about me. But the goal for me, the reason why I do this is so I can share my journey and hopefully spark some creativity, some ideas in you, and help you get to where you're hoping to get into yourself. So here goes. I love decluttering and organizing. I love decluttering and organizing. It's something that I love doing since I was little. And I love talking about energy, and I love helping people raise their consciousness, become aware, bring awareness into their life with themselves first and foremost, and then with their surroundings. I love that. I love talking about spirituality. If you watch my content, I do get questions like, what is it exactly that you do? And it's been challenging for me to pinpoint exactly what I do, and I'm still working on that and trying to figure out on how to narrow it down. But this is how I'm trying to narrow it down. Get very clear on the things that I am passionate about talking and exploring. And here are the things: organizing and decluttering, not just your house, not just places, but people in your life and my life. Now, I don't particularly enjoy decluttering people out of my life, but at least what I can organize them. And that means that getting clear on what value each person that brings into my life and finding a place for them in my life. That's what that means, right? And then those that have no place, then those are the ones that go. This is where boundaries come in, because that's another topic that I like to talk about. And figuring out your niche is really just going down your journey, going back through your journey and seeing where you were, what you did, what you went through. And that's where I was. I started setting clear boundaries without even knowing what I was doing. I was just referring to it as speaking up or standing up for myself or listening to my intuition, right? I was referring to it in many different ways, and don't mind the hair, it's a mess today. So I already said organizing, decluttering. I already said boundaries. I love spiritual talks, which is raising one's conscious. My mission in life is to raise the consciousness of the world, which starts with one person. So one person at a time. And talking about awareness, self-awareness, I've become aware of this. So I'm bringing my newly learned awareness to all of you in hopes that it will help you to spark awareness or give you some wisdom or knowledge or whatever you take from this video. Which actually, let me know what you get from this video. What value am I bringing through this video for you? I just want to make sure that I'm doing a good job, right? I do talk about seeking internal validation and not seeking external validation, but it's nice to get that external validation that I am doing something that is helping people, that I'm not just wasting my time and my breath, which of course I'm not. This helps me, this works for me, and I truly do hope that it helps you as well. So now, how to incorporate what I'm passionate about, which really comes back to, and then I love talking about energy work, and healing yourself with your own energy, which is spirituality and awareness and consciousness, which is the law of being, and all of that, incorporating it into one sentence that people read and know, oh, I know exactly what she does. That is where I am at right now. And I've been slowly gathering this information, and here's how I've been gathering this information. Okay, so I went through the Law of Being, and I went through IPEC coach training. Absolutely incredible, loved it. And then looking before that of where I was, all the things that I was exploring was in spiritual growth. That helped me to overcome my hoarding tendencies. And this is the reason why I'm trying to now figure out how to put it into a sentence. If you guys want to help me out, please, I beg you, help me out. Put these words together. If you've been watching me for a while, you might know me a little bit more. Typically, people outside of ourselves know us a little bit more than we know ourselves. So I actually, and here's a little bit of backstory, I actually used to collect everything and anything. Like, I kid you not. If you gave me a gift in a bag that was in a box, and the box was wrapped, and they had a bow tie on it or a ribbon or anything, I would keep the ribbon, the bow tie, whatever it was, the wrapping. I would keep the box because, I might use it one day. All of these things I might use one day. And then the bag itself. So everything I would keep. Every little thing. I used to collect little tabs from the pop cans, from the beer cans, pop cans, from anything, caps from the beer cans, like everything. This is just little pieces that I'm telling you. Anything that had a little wrap on it, I would keep it. If a bag was really nice, like a shopping bag was really nice, I would hold that bag as well. Why? I don't know. One day I thought I might melt it and make something awesome out of it. Anyways, long story short, I had collected so many things over the years, and it wasn't piling up throughout the house. It was all piling up in the basement. It was taking up a lot of space. Went from a small house to a bigger house, and I was collecting things, holding on to things, because I felt broken on the inside. And this is the reason why I'm starting to connect the dots, that my healing journey, my spiritual healing journey, and understanding how my energy was showing up for me and is still showing up for me, and the sheer awareness that I am in charge, that I have a choice. Then adding Marie Kondo's spark joy, as I like to call it, and her way of decluttering and organizing, which is fairly simple, and yet it's energetically based. That's how I understood it. And then incorporating all the other teachers, like Get Organized, I think it's called, from Home Edit. And there was other organizing and cleaning shows that I used to watch, Hoarders I used to watch as well. So I learned things from there. And here's the thing. When the final time, or the final moment when I was able to declutter and get rid of stuff, like declutter my house and get rid of stuff without hesitation, without having an attachment to it, was after I had done the internal healing work. That's when I was able to let go of things and not regret my decision. Whereas before that, I could not, I kid you not, I could not get rid of any of the things that were considered garbage by most people. When I say most people, I mean most people in my life, except myself. Everyone in my life would have considered this little beer, pop can tabs as garbage. And they wouldn't be wrong about it. Now I see the light, so to speak. But I would not have been able to get rid of it. And if anyone tried to tell me to get rid of it, I would have just broken down in tears. I'd be sad and I could not let go. But only after I've done the internal healing work and understood why I was holding on to things. For you, it would be different. Because if it was the same for everyone, I'd tell you what it was right now. And that's it. One bam, thank you, ma'am, all done, and you're good to go. But it's not that simple. It's not that easy. And that's why people, if they get rid of things, if they're able to get rid of things and not do the internal healing work, you did not deal with the problem. You just got rid of, you just ripped off the Band-Aid and that's it. It's temporary fix, because what's going to happen is next time you go shopping, you will bring something back, and the next time and the next time, and it just, and that's a cycle, right? And the only way that we can break that cycle is through doing that internal healing work. So that's what I have finally recognized. And also this is how boundaries tie in there as well, because if I recognize that I did not have healthy boundaries in my life, in pretty much anywhere in my entire life, everywhere, with starting with my phone, my friends, my family, and family inside the house here, with my animals, with everything. I did not have boundaries in my life. So it all started with looking on the inside, working through it with a professionally trained coach, IPEC graduate coach, and then understanding how my energy was showing up, doing the work with the help and support of a coach, and then it's just, I found myself, and then doing the learning with how to declutter or organize so it makes sense to me. And then I really just found myself going through everything. And you know what the crazy part is? It took me about 2 days to go through all of the stuff that I have been gathering and collecting. And in the end, from that spot, from that place, from the basement, I got rid of, I can't remember exactly, but I think it was about 5 or 6 garbage bags full of stuff. And I had never felt lighter. It felt so good to do that. And honestly, I don't even remember most of the things that I put in there. I don't. There's still other things that I want to go through for my arts and crafts that I have been collecting. Not collecting, but keeping. Because I love doing arts and crafts. And at the same time, a lot of the things I will actually keep because my kids will be using them and I will be using them with them, because there's actually use to the things that I have. And there's other things that I have been holding on to. And that's the key to decluttering and organizing. The goal is not to get rid of everything. The goal is to get rid of the things that are not serving you right now, but you can hold on to things that are perhaps are maybes, or not yet, or I'm never getting rid of that. So there is things to it. But anyways, that's all I have for today, because I'm looking at the time and it's running out of minutes because I don't have very much time left on my phone for memory. I gotta clean it up, and I actually did clean it up to record this video. So if you found this video beneficial, please give it a thumbs up, like it, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content as I continue to figure things out with you. And if you find it beneficial, or you know if it might help someone, please share it with them, share it with your tribe. And yeah, I think that's all the shameless plugs that I was supposed to mention, I mentioned. And hit the bell notification button so you can see my content. And until next time, thank you.